Taurus, to your new moon in Taurus reading. Hope you guys are doing great out there. This is where I'm going to take the new moon and the chakras and put them together in one reading. So keeping it lively. Let's see what's going on with you. Okay, and let's get a moon card out. See what is going on over here. And then I'll pull two chakra cards. Let's get over here. Let's see what's going on in the moon. A new start is coming. A new moon. Okay. Beautiful. It pretty much says it all right there. So let's get some chakra cards real fast and then put this together. See what's going on over here. The crown chakra coming out to the sacral chakra. Well, the new moon on May 16th, right? That's where we're going here in Taurus. That's crazy. New moon in Taurus. Is a super new moon. Amplifying its power. This is going to be a great time to reset your foundations, guys. You're being gifted a clean slate to dream bigger and feel more stable in reality for yourself. So there's something about finding, it's, you know, it's your own energy. So you're going to feel that stability. You're going to feel grounded. It's going to give you the ability to dream bigger, bringing in your own energy. You do have the crown chakra underneath. The new start is coming. It's the biggest yes card from the universe. It's like in this position, it's like your higher self is finally receiving the green light for yourself. You know something is happening. You can feel that tug. You know that you've done everything you're supposed to be doing. Because we have Pluto in retrograde and we've been going through a lot of Scorpion energy this month as well, which is the sister sign of Taurus. We, have to remember that there's going to be a lot of masks crumbling away. Anything that was making you feel stuck is now crumbling away. Your mental kind of Wi-Fi connection is reconnecting to this like higher frequency for your prosperity, having that Venetian energy really coming through. And it's going to be in conjunction to Gemini and Uranus, so it's really giving a lot of communication. But it just feels like the majority of most of your communication, Taurus, is going to be through the higher self, through the places of higher energies, reaching, the stars, we could say. You could have a lot of information coming out from the outside world as well, but we're not really worried about that. We're worried about the inner connections as much as we're, worried about what's going to come out. Now we will, you'll always use your throat chakra no matter what, but right now it's saying this is where it's lying. This is what you need to focus on. Sacral chakra, the creative spark, finding that creative spark within yourself. It's like what's being birthed right now through this Venetian energy. Underneath the Taurus here, it's saying, this is where everything that you desire is turning into a physical form. With the new moon energy here, your creative and emotional juices are just being renewed. You're just like on this flow. You're going to flow with everything. And it's just waking up your higher self to say, this is what we need. Get going. We're ready for this new start is coming. There's a Fool card coming out of this situation, or a World card, depending on if you feel like you're quantum jumping, or do you feel like you're walking into a new chapter. Is it a new chapter, or does it feel like a whole new, brand new you? It's a difference. For most of you, it's going to be a whole new, fresh new you, where things are so different. It's building something so new, so pleasurable, that it's just like, wow, I just didn't even see that. It's going to allow you to focus on any kind of fleeting ideas. There's going to be some kind of physical sensation being ready to create something that lasts. It's about finding that pleasure in the simple, it's just simple ideas, guys, that are pleasurable. Things that just help you build up this brand new you. Okay, so let's get over here and get a oracle card using the White Light Oracle. I love using this deck for these kind of readings. The Sovereign Queen Maeve. Okay. Well, having the Sovereign Queen over here, this is definitely talking about she who rules. She's about ruling. She is kind of like, you know, that Venus, the Empress, right? She is a fierce guardian of her own territory, but she sticks with her own truth. She doesn't let anybody. So she's kind of like the Empress and kind of like the Queen of Wands with the Queen of Swords, I guess you could say. It's kind of interesting energy, right? Because why? Because she's fierce. She's a warrior. She knows what she wants, but she also holds and bears that truth. She's here to remind you that you are the queen of your own domain. Or king, right? This sovereignty means belonging to yourself first. Where are we? Crown Chakra. What's Crown Chakra? The higher self, the unity of the angels of the universe. The only thing that comes after the crown is what? The linkage, right? The linkage. Star Crown Chakra, right? So you're going from Crown Chakra to Star Crown Chakra, right? Linked up above to the heavens, bringing down all of the universal energies. And that's what she's saying. I want you to think of self, though, first. This is where I start with myself, because if I don't start with myself, what am I going to do? How am I going to set firm boundaries? How am I going to stop playing small, right? She's kind of also like the Nine of Pentacles in tarot, if you think about it, guys. Because she's representing being self-authoritating and self-sustaining. That's what the Queen of Pentacles is. I master the fruits of my labor. So let's grab a couple tarot cards and see what's going on here. Let's bring these down just a little bit and over. Okay. Oh, we can get these on here. I'm going to... Here we go. Ooh. We got the Devil in reverse, but I'm going to just go ahead and put it right side up for a second because I want to see it right side up for just a second. Ooh. I mean, this is a, you know, man, this is like check, check, mic check. Because it's a vibration check. So the devil comes out saying, I want you to release self-sabotaging, self-restricting beliefs. Any toxicity that's within your life, you need to really look at it and say, I've had enough of this. We're not doing this. But it also feels like while you still are doing this, there's some kind of a test of focus regarding what you're building, and then you have to kind of ask yourself, why? Right? Why? Breaking the chains. Am I good enough? Am I good enough to do what I need to do? The devil's asking you, are the masks healthy? Breaking off the masks of either someone or even maybe yourself, an unhealthy attachment that you felt earlier. Something that might be fear-based, something that's causing an uncomfortable place within yourself, you're really going to have to dig deep and be the best that you can be, but not from a place of I'm just comfortable or this is all I can do. No, you can do way more. So you have to ask yourself, this is the time to get out of the comfort zone. Step out into this Queen Maeve energy, because you're going to have to confront the shadow, your shadow sides of dependency, of what this toxicity is, these self-limiting beliefs. So really what the devil is asking you guys, dude, is to step out of your old self. Okay, shed away all of that so that you can have the new beginning. This is a new moon. This means it's a new me. I need to shed the old to get to the new. I did put up a new video called Walking into the Wealthy Me on my second channel. So if you guys are interested in that, you can find the link to that. It's a guided meditation on how to meet with pretty much my wealthy future self, shedding out of old beliefs into the new me, right? Stepping right into it. It's a good meditation. You guys can find that in the description area, and then find my second channel. It says right there. Click on the link. But it has a warning, though. Remember, the devil always, there's like kind of this warning. It's like, be wary of any kind of new opportunities that seem stable, but actually carry some kind of heavy emotional cost, some kind of heavy emotional or spiritual cost that's not really what you think that you want. And then we have the Page of Coins over here. It's like you're kind of like the student right now of this kind of material world and representing this small, but things that are small can become very real and very big as long as you're using practicality, because this is, once again, this is earth energy, so it has to be practical. But there's a lot of new financial opportunities out there for you, but it's asking you kind of like, are you holding the new seed? He's holding a seed. Are you holding the new seed of potential? Or are you just going to hold the devil's chains? Get rid of the chains so you can hold the potential. So it's tangible. It's healthy new beginnings. It's on your desires of your sacral chakra. It's showing that you have that self-worth. The Sovereign Queen Maeve says you are worthy of this situation. But what actions are you going to take? So I do like this because there's some kind of practical step for the Taurus. It's almost like you're being called to be kind of like your own guardian of your own coins, of your own stability. It's kind of like you know where you're supposed to be deep down. It's time to own it. Don't let the chains of yesterday or the chains of whatever hold you back, because you already know. Cut the cords. Cut the chains off. Protecting your value and not letting it fall back into the hands of those who are negative, those who do not appreciate you, yourself. Do not allow yourself to self-sabotage. Just completely letting that go. And within this new moon, it's going to be a beautiful time to let go so that we can manifest towards what it is we truly want and not worrying about what yesterday was doing to us. It's redirection. But it's like a radical redirection because it's going to be tested by some kind of temptation for whatever your desires and ambitions are. But it's almost like the universe is saying, but I'm offering you this new grounded path. This new grounded path. But the devil is trying to tempt you into his chains and into a cage. Whether that's a person or energy. Could even be a workplace that you know you're done with, but you keep the chains there, but you know you can do so much better. Person, place, or energy. Because the energy could be your own self. Maybe you keep going back, self-sabotaging your own mind. Because you keep going back, but there's something familiar. It's that familiar place. That's why it's saying you're feeling comfortable, but don't be in that familiar place. It's time to leap out. I still feel like we should have a What's the next one? Star. Star card coming out. Okay. I felt like we should have a Fool, but that's fine. Star card, that's fine, because it's the legacy, the healing, the getting back to who you should be. The new seed. Not being tempted, walking straight into, there's healing. Within the Sovereign Queen Maeve, there's going to be healing. There's going to be legacy. There's going to be, you know, this new found fortune, spiritual fortune. Wow. I mean, this is going to be slow, honest growth. Wow. But this is definitely choosing that path that's actually yours, even if it's starting very small, because you're going after your own legacy, your own purpose. You're going where you're supposed to be going, what feels more comfortable and right for you, because you know right now it's saying this is old, it's worn out. Shed that skin, no more. Take a death card. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like I want to say take a death card to the Fool card for this new huge leap of faith into this new timeline, this new direction. Okay, guys. And that was it for you. Until next time. If you guys like this, hit that big old like button, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.